it's for us to find it. I think we grow up with certain preconceived notions in our mind as to what success is and what exactly we need to do with our lives. And I do believe that we change as we grow older. Time magazine asked me not long ago, what has been your greatest success? And I said, my greatest success is that my children call me every day. So our perceptions and our thought process changes as we move along. And I think if we believe that we can be the best we can by just working at it one day at a time, I think we'll be better people. Not long ago, I was in Spain, and the Spaniards, of all people, said to me, the Spanish Davis Cup captain said to me, so you come from a country of 1 billion people, why don't you have more great singles players coming out of India? So I said, it's the same reason, because Spain doesn't have any software engineers. I don't know, that just came out. I think we've exported a lot from India. And it is because of the people that we are. The way we grow up, the culture that we're brought up in, the various cultures that we're brought up in, the various languages that we speak, the people that we are actually meant to be within our families. And I think this is one of our greatest exports. There are about 30 million Indians living overseas, and their first thought is about their families back home. And I think this is something that, again, that we grow with, that we live with, and we look at it as our experience. So the next generation of all of us that live in different parts of the world benefit from the experience that we have all gained. As I've always told my sons, make new mistakes, don't make the ones I made. New mistakes are acceptable. If they make the same mistake we made, then we're at fault. So I think, to a great extent, when we look at where we're going to be in the years to come, we always look back at our school, great Don Bosco, that gave me, as it did all of you and all of us here, and so many of Don Boscoites around the world, the basic foundation to make all of our dreams come true, our family's dream come true, and actually leave behind a legacy that our children can follow because of this wonderful school. Thank you all very much.
There you have a measure of the man. I still remember his mother on school waiting in the evening to whisk him away to play tennis at the Sterling Club those days. And she was almost a part of the school, and it's that dedication which obviously also taught Vijay where he did. As we were listening to his talk, I was glancing at the screen where where much of what is being said here is being, I think, reported live, or I mean, there's a kind of live streaming going on. And I found that what was reported there is Vijay Amritraj enjoys being beaten by his teachers.
Enjoyed being beaten by his teachers. Enjoyed being beaten by DB teachers, Vijay Amritraj. There we go. I thought he said they thought that he enjoyed being beaten by them. I'm sure he didn't quite enjoy it. This is like the Pope who landed in New York, as many of you would have heard this joke, where the reporters had gathered and asked him, will you be visiting the red light areas in New York? And he said, are there red light areas in New York? And the headlines next day said, Pope on arrival asks, are there red light areas in New York? It's factual reporting, but just a bit out of context, you know. So there we have done with each presentation a gem in itself, and I think it's not just informative, it's so inspirational. They represent the personalities, the persona of each individual here. Now, the bad news is that as we were so absorbed in all of this, we have exceeded our time by I think we've gone nuts with the time, and I've got a strict kind of note from the organizers, Ashwin and his team, saying that we'll need to restrict the open session, therefore, because otherwise we are kind of encroaching on the whole plan for the day. And therefore, I'm going to have it's really my fault. I should have probably managed the time better. But then each of them was so interesting that I didn't have the heart to try and interrupt. And in fact, I almost forgot about the time.